going to set that to live chat. So you should be able to see it over here. And here we go again. You're now live. Awesome. Hello!
No one, I'm not seeing any hello comments yet.
That's all right. Just wait. Remember, stay quiet in the background until we're ready to go to comments, okay? I will ask you. I'll say, tell me what the comments are, okay?
What if I raise my hand?
That might work too. All right. Here we go. We got a couple people on Instagram over here, I can see. I can't read who from here, so bear with. We are on YouTube at the same time, like we did a week ago. I've got my camera lady in the background. Again, doing the awesome job. So here we go, guys. Thank you for joining today. I have got a few more boxes to go through. I'm super excited about this. This one here came from our good friends at Hawke Optics. And you can see that there is more than one thing in this box. So we're going to take a look. We're going to see what we got and just have some fun with it. So come along. If you got comments, I will get to the comments on Instagram and YouTube at certain breakpoints. So we'll go through and see what's going on. Do we have a comment over there, or are we good?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Just wave.
All right, let's get going with this. So I have been, everybody's heard about Hawke Optics for the last several years, but I've been impressed that so many of my counterparts have been using Hawke for their shooting. And I thought, okay, I need to give it a try. So I reached out to Hawke. In fact, I met them at SHOT Show back in 2020, and I was too small of a channel at the time.
Dad, wasn't it in 2019?
Nope, 2020. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now they have a new-ish marketing person who is awesome and has agreed to work with our channel now, which I'm super excited about. So special thank you to Hawke. Let's see what we got going. I'm excited about this. We got our, holy cow, that's a lot of stuff. All right, let's get into this. We have paper. That's what you guys wanted to see today, is paper. All right. First and foremost, we have the Hawke Sidewinder first focal plane scope. So I'm going to just open this up real quick and take a look. Ooh, baby. It also comes with a sunshade and a side focus wheel. Let's get this out of the bag. See what we got going on. Wow. Ooh, I'm excited about this. So the Hawke Sidewinder, this one's in milliradians. I shoot milliradian for the most part. Some MOA, but for the most part, I'm an MRAD guy now. One click is 1/10 MRAD, and I like the fact that the clicks up here on top of the dial are in 1/10 as well. And that's, I don't understand why every scope isn't designed that way, because it just makes sense. Make your clicks up here the same as what you say up here. It makes a lot of sense, rather than like having by 2s, for example, as so many are. Anyway, this is beautiful. Let's take a look. Ooh, it's pretty stiff right now. It's because I need to pop it up. There we go. Awesome. Yep, I can feel every single one of those clicks. You can't hear them as much, but you can feel them. The cool thing about this, and I don't know if you can see it from there, but there's a little window right here that allows you to see how many rotations you've gone around in your turret. And that's especially useful for doing holdover, so that you know, like for example, right now it is on 2. So if I were to pull my turret all the way around, a full rotation, now it says 1. And that's really useful for getting your 0 back to exactly where it needs to be in case you forget how many times you've come around.
I could see the little window.
You can see it? Awesome. So that's beautiful. Let's check out the glass. Let's check out the reticle.
Whoa.
Wow, that is a beautiful reticle too. It is a treed reticle! Hallelujah! Guys, Treed reticles are the bomb because they make holding for wind just so much better. The glass is very clear also. Let's take a look out the window here. Get my eye relief. Wow. Yep, so far very impressed. That is some crystal clear glass. So, there it is, the Hawke Sidewinder. Super stoked about that.
Terry Wells says, nice, wow.
Nice, wow. Yes, it is, Terry. It is beautiful. So we got that going. Oh man, guys, I can't wait. I can't wait to get that mounted up on something and start using it. That is like competition, budget competition, you might call it. And obviously I'm the dollar sportsman, right? And the whole idea is to inspire all of you to get out there and have more fun without having to spend an arm and a leg in your firstborn in order to get out and have fun. So there's that. Awesome, we got the Sidewinder. Okay, next up, what do we got here? I don't know. Let's see. Can't read through the plastic. Hawke Vantage 30 WAFFP. Scope number 2. All right, the Hawke Vantage series is the series that a lot of air gunners use because it's economical but also awesome. And this is first focal plane, which again I'm super proud of and excited about. That's kind of how I like to shoot. Although second focal plane is awesome, it works just fine if you're used to it, but you have to be aware that when you're in second focal plane, and I'm sure all of you who are watching know this, that you have to have it on maximum magnification in order for it to make sense with the clicks. So, for example, if you're looking...
This is a big one. Nice stuff. I'd like some scope shipments.
Yeah, tell me about it, man. Like, this is the first big scope shipment that I've gotten, and I'm super stoked. So, second focal plane, you have to be at max magnification. Otherwise, at 100 yards, one click is not going to be 1/10 of a milliradian on your reticle for holdover purposes, right? So, I know that's a horrible description just on a live, but there are some really good tutorials on YouTube about that. I highly recommend that you go check those out about second focal plane versus first focal plane. It'll get you up to speed. So, first focal plane, there we are, Hawke Vantage. Let's take a look at the glass of this as well. Also super clear, which is impressive because it's a more economic scope, but it's still so clear. Man, I'm gonna have to show you guys all this. I will take every single one of these out to the range. We still have a couple of weeks before we're back on the range, but I will get these mounted and going with all sorts of fun goodies so you can see it for yourself. Tacticam on the back so you can see through the scope, see what's going on. That's what I hope to bring you. So, once again, we've got 1/10 milliradian clicks. Pull up, there we go. This one does not have the window, but it's 1/10. Oh, and that's, you can really hear those clicks too. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not.
I can.
Yeah, it sounds really good. And then we've got the side focus. Looks like we also have illuminated reticle, which is awesome. Oh wow, yeah, it already works. Battery included. I love that. All right, so there we go. We've got the Hawke Vantage. I can't tell you how excited I am. This is a 4x16, by the way. I got bigger magnification on that one, and then there's something else in here too. Because, hold on just a second. For competition purposes, I like to have the larger magnification. But for hunting purposes, 4:16 for rabbits at airgun distances is going to be just fine. Okay, now go.
Terry Wells said, I think it said I can do that too.
Yes.
Or something.
We'll get back to your comments. Don't worry. All right. We'll carefully place these out of the way. See what else we got. Hats! Hey, camera lady. I'm gonna chuck this and hopefully not hit the camera, so I'm gonna, boom! There we go. Hat for you and a hat for me. Thank you, Hawke. There's some paper on the inside, so you can pull that out. And then it's got a little clippy on the back that you can adjust it. Clippy is a technical term for all of you who are watching. Just so you know. By the way, way, if you catch that reference, just so you know to which old 90s sitcom I'm talking about, then kudos for you. Oops, too tight.
How do I adjust it?
I'll help you afterwards. I should have adjusted it before I threw it.
I got it.
You got it?
Uh-huh.
Little tight still. Hold on. I'm sure all of you wanted to watch me doing a live adjustment of a hat. Just kidding, just kidding. We're getting back to the optics. Haha! How's that? Little loose. It's working for now. All right. Next up, boom. We have another beautiful scope. Let's see which one this is. This is the Airmax. This is one of the newest scopes from Hawke Optics. Airmax, first focal plane, once again, Airmax 30. All right, let's get this open.
Get it? Look, it actually kind of fits.
Perfect. Oh. Boom. All right. We have again side focus wheel, which is super handy for everything that you're doing out in the field, especially in competition. We've got an extra battery right there, towel, another sunshade, all that stuff in the box. There you go. All right, let's take a look at the Airmax, specifically designed for air rifle use. I like the fact that on this one we have flip-up covers. There we go. And there we go. Beautiful. All right, let's take a look. Out the window, also once again, very clear. And another semi-treed reticle, which I just love it. Okay, so the Airmax is awesome because it was designed for airgun use. Now, whether or not we're going to stick this onto a Springer, maybe, we'll see. But the whole idea behind a spring scope is you have to have an etched reticle. And it's got to be built really sturdy because you can ruin a lot of Springer scopes. Go ahead with comment.
Someone just said nice. I forgot to read the name, but I never got a comment from that guy before.
That's all right. Awesome. So we got more watchers, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I think that was
cool. Okay, so we're going to get this on an air gun, and we will see how it does. We've got the focus. We've got the illuminated reticle once again, which is fantastic. Let's take a look at that. Already battery fully powered on the inside, and it works even in full daylight. Awesome. Guys, I cannot tell you how nice it is with an air rifle to have a reticle that is treed and that has mil dots, because a duplex reticle is awesome. It comes on a lot of air guns like the Gammo break barrel rifles, the Umarex Fusion. They're duplex reticles, which are fine at a specific distance. So if you sight in at like 30 yards, for example, it'll be great. But when you're trying to do holdovers for a significant difference between where you've zeroed, then it becomes kind of a guessing game. So a treed reticle is fantastic. It's an excellent way to upgrade your scopes on your rifles. And once again, I'm super excited about that. This is a 4x16x50, so that's a massive outlet here, or inlet, I guess, for light. There we go. All right. Super excited. Once again, a very special thank you to Hawke, because they have hooked us up for the channel that we can do a whole lot of fun shooting thanks to this. But wait! That's not the only thing in the box. Any guesses? Any guesses to what's in the box? I'm too far away to read the comments anyway. If I squint really hard, can I see it? Oh, anyway.
No guesses on YouTube.
All right, last thing. Here we go, guys.
Another scope. Whoa. Another beautiful scope.
Kinda, yeah. All right, that is the last in the box. Boom. This, boys and girls, is the Hawke Endurance ED spotting scope. I am so stoked about this. We got the instructions, we got some caps. And then a whole lot of bubble wrap, which I'm sure my camera lady will have fun with later.
Bubble wrap.
Yep. I'm trying to be so careful because I'm so excited. Look at this.
It even comes with a case.
It even comes with a case, that's right. This right here is the spotting scope creme de la creme from Hawke. It's got a plastic cover on the inside of the case, which is kind of funny. But I got this specifically because I want to be able to film my targets at range without having to run back and forth on the range, setting up a camera close to the target and then running back and then stopping the camera, etc., etc. This allows me to do that. ED is not what you're thinking. Let's put that out there right now. ED is a specific method of making the lenses, and right now it has gone out of my head, which sucks. Gotta love that on live video. The whole idea is that the lens has been dealt with for chromatic aberration and maximum color and maximum light, edge to edge clarity, and that's what I wanted to film through because it just makes for the best YouTube videos. So let me get the plastic off of this. Oh, that's all right, just leave that back there.
Okay.
Okay, let's see here. I'll just rip it open for the time being. We'll grab the plastic later once I take the cover off of it. But it's really nice that this cover came with it, with a shoulder harness as well. Let's try not to ding the whole thing up. Alright. Cover off. Alright, quick look out the window. Holy cow, this thing has all up to 60 magnification.
Instagram.
Hold on just a second.
A photo just showed up, comment showed up on Instagram, but I didn't have time to read it. Like it came down from the top.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. My Instagram comments can show up on there too. All right, guys. I'm super excited about this. I don't have enough range to even look at this at this point. Well, there's a house over there.
You could see it?
Yeah, it's tricky because there it is. It's so, the magnification is so strong that it's wanting to see much farther than what I've got here. I'm so excited about this. We are going to film through this. If you want to connect with your own, I will provide some links where you can purchase all of these scopes. You can get this spotter, and you can start filming as well. Now, a little bit of a note along the lines of filming through a spotting scope. This is my plug. Tacticam came out with a spotter camera, and I think it really hit the market just last year. I saw it at SHOT Show back in 2020 and was super excited about it, but that actually was a prototype at the time. If you go back to my SHOT Show videos, one of them has that on there. But they've got the whole thing out, it's on the market, there's a bunch of users now, and it's glorious. My good buddy Rudy at Tacticam has been using it on his spotting scopes, and it is fantastic. I'm super impressed about it. So I said, hey, can you hook me up with one of those so I can film through with it? He said, yes! So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm super excited about it, and this spotting scope is going to be a perfect match for it. But we will test it all. We will test it on the field. You can see what's going on. Yes?
Can you use the bathroom real fast?
Yes. Camera girl will be right back. In the meantime, there we go, guys. We have got 4 beautiful optics from Hawke Optics. We will test every single one of them, and we'll see what's going on, and I'm excited to bring you along. I already have my own Tacticam that I filmed through the scope, FTS mount from Tacticam, and then I am really excited to get that going with the spotting scope now. Yes! All right. Boom. Now, let's talk a little bit about some stuff to mount these on. In fact, let's go to comments first. So I'm going to walk up here, try not to totally destroy my stuff. You know, they can hear you singing, right? Okay, let's see who we got going on Instagram. We got a bunch of guys watching, joining. Thank you. Airguns of Michigan, Ozark Mountain Airguns, Airgun Nation Forum, G-Man Neode, Spanigle Ryan, Spanigle, I said it wrong again, didn't I? Jonah Greer, The Kingdom Wins, North Ballistics Canada, howdy.
Canada?
All right, let's see what comments we got going on with YouTube as well. So we'll go like this, live chat. All right, nice, wow, Terry Wells, nice stuff. I'd like some scope shipments. Hey, North Ballistics Canada, yes, I can too. Yes, that's what I said. Nice. Tim, it must be nice to be rich. I'm not, actually. That's why I'm the dollar sportsman. The whole idea is that you can afford this stuff. So guys, let's just address that. Everything that you are seeing unboxing is not going to cost you an arm and a leg. Yes?
Jason says, "What's up?"
What's up? What's up, Jason?
But
So-
I don't think it's the cousin.
That's right.
Uncle Jason.
You can be out with these. The spotting scope, I think the MSRP on it is $700 for that quality of glass. That is incredible. For 60 magnification, I mean, that's just awesome. The same thing, you could pay a lot more for much more expensive scopes. Optics, spotting scopes, what have you, and that's fine. And there are lots of guys who spend a lot of money because they have it. But you don't have to. You can still compete, you can hunt, you can shoot, you can see stuff at distance to your heart's content with all of this, and you don't have to spend a crap ton of money. So, please remember that. You can be out there. And that's the whole reason why I started this channel 4.5 years ago. 4.5, yeah. Because I wanted to inspire more people to get out and have fun without having to spend everything that they got in the savings account. So, there you go.
Wait, Daddy, are you saying when I was 4, you started this channel?
Well, 4.5, so you were 3?
Well, I'm turning 8 this year.
Yeah, it was 4.5 years ago. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
On to the next thing. All right. Going in similar fashion to last week, we're going to open some air rifles.
The next box.
La next caja. Ahorita empezamos. Oh, I'm excited. This is from our good buddies at Umarex, guys. Umarex! We love Umarex.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we got. I'm excited about this. Can you tell? Okay.
We can't even see the end of the box.
Ah! Boom! This is the Umarex Synergis, but 22 caliber. 22 freaking caliber. When the Synergis first came out, I thought, well, that's an exciting air rifle, but it was only 177, and most of what I shoot is 22 because I believe that 22 is a minimum that I like to use for hunting personally. Now, there are exceptions to that because there are some very high power air guns, like, for example, the Swarm Magnum in 177. We actually found that that had just as much power as the 22, which is impressive. Yes?
Jason did a thumbs up emoji, and my comment is, by looking at it, I can tell it's going to be so fun to get out there. Like,
yes, it is.
With it.
Aren't you excited?
Very.
Yeah. Okay. So the Synergis breaks. It's technically a break barrel, but it's not because the barrel doesn't break. The barrel stays in the same spot the whole time. At the bottom there is a lever. Let's open it up and I will show you if I can get into this. No knife needed. Just open it up. And the other wonderful thing about this is the fact that it is also a 10-round magazine. It's a repeater, guys. It's a repeater. And that's what I love. You guys know, because you've been watching the channel for a while. Okay, we've got all of our warranty information and our instructions. We have got the actual magazines themselves right here, which, as I'm looking at it, it looks very similar to the Umarex Gauntlet magazine, but it is not exactly the same. Slightly different design. So, we got those. We have 2 of them in the box, which is fantastic. Oh, yeah.
It looks more fancy than on the box.
Yes, it does. Here we go. Oh, what a beauty. Umarex Synergis, 22 caliber. Let's see, we got a scope here as well. And again, this is just a basic duplex scope, which will work fine for your purposes. But if you got the Airmax, might as well use the Airmax. You know what I'm saying? And we do. So, here we go. I'm going to pull these out so I can get the box out of the way.
I actually wish we could go hunting right after this live.
That'd be super cool. Oh, by the way, if anybody that is watching knows where to find the jackrabbits and the coyotes in Utah, please let me know, because I just moved here and I have no idea. Yes?
It passed way too fast, the comment.
If you click on the little comment bubble at the bottom, very gently, and click on live chat, then they'll pop back up and you'll be able to see.
It says, the Gauntlet magazines do work in Sidewinder.
In the Synergis?
Synergis.
Well, shoot. We're going to have to try that out then. There you go. Hey, thank you. I don't know who said that, but thank you.
It started with a G. G-Man,
G-Man! G-Man's always commenting good stuff. I appreciate him. Thank you, G-Man. Okay, so here we go. You can see that the rail on the top is a standard Picatinny rail. Thank you so much, Umarex, for doing that, because dovetail is not my favorite. I know that that is the standard for air guns, but when you have a Picatinny rail like this, or a Weaver rail, they're about the same. I know some of you perfectionists are going to say, no, they're not, but they're about the same. You can just mount any sort of scope mount on top of this, which is fantastic, and that's going to come in handy.
For
Yes.
the coyotes and jackrabbits, talk to the guys at Utah Airguns.
Excellent idea. In fact, I just had a conversation with them last week. And
The
it was a very good
coyotes and
conversation.
jackrabbits?
I forgot to ask him where that is, but we'll get there. Okay, so here is the lever. If I can figure out how to use it, because this is my first time as well. You guys saw that I just unboxed it as well. There we go.
Jason is the one who said that last. Jason was the one who said that last comment.
Okay, so you can see that the barrel stays in the same spot. You can tell that this barrel is shrouded. You can see by how thick it is that it is shrouded. And the magazine comes right up here on the front, instead of back here like you would have with a PCP. And then you just put it back, and you have to pull it down a little bit. That's why I was struggling there at first. It locks into place by pulling down, and then right there, and you're ready to go. So I'm not going to dry fire this, because I just hear all the screams coming from my screens right now. There it is, guys. There's the Synergis. I'm super stoked about this. This is an awesome Springer. I'm calling it Springer. Let's see what it says right here. It says, oh, that's Spanish. 900 FPS with an alloy pellet, 800 FPS with a lead pellet, 3x9x40 scope included, airflow boost technology, a straight shot of power. A straight shot of power, my dears. Yes.
The right shot with power.
Exactly. All right, so if you haven't checked out, by the way, my American Air Gunner Challenge video, it was a spoof video that I really enjoyed making. I say it was a spoof because Rossi's got plenty of people coming in, and I was having a baby at the time, so there's no way I was even in the runnings. But it was super fun doing a fake accent until I time and having quite a lot of fun with it. So you should check that out on the channel as well. All right, here we go. Also, we got safe fire right there. I did not mention previously. Boom.
I put custom flip up sights on mine after it destroyed my scope.
That is a good idea. Also, yes, these Springers have a lot of recoil, so you have to be careful what scopes you're putting. If they're not designed for air guns, are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. If they're not designed for air guns, then they will fall apart on a spring or piston driven air rifle, and that's because the recoil comes in both directions, and most scopes are not designed for that. So when you mount a scope, make sure it is either A, designed for an air rifle, B, an inexpensive scope that you don't mind destroying over time, or C, put a good mount on it like the Diana Bullseye mount that we talked about last week on the live, and that'll protect your scopes. Also, there is on Amazon a knockoff version of the Diana Bullseye, but I can't talk to it because I haven't used it myself. It could blow up on the first attempt. I have no idea, but somebody pointed out to me last week that there was a $20 version of what's essentially the same thing, the Diana Bullseye. Try at your own risk, because when there are knockoff versions that are a quarter of the price, it's kind of a crapshoot. So just keep that in mind if you're going to use that. Otherwise, I would recommend the Diana itself because it is well known in the industry and it works very well. So we got one more, guys. We're not done yet. Let me move these out of the way.
I wish there were wait, what's that? I wish there were 10 boxes so it could last longer.
You know, that would be fun, but we had 4 boxes inside the big box. So it's technically like 6.
I know, but still, I wish there was like 6 plus 10. 16.
You know, someday when we are as big as American Airgunner or what have you, then maybe there will be. But in the meantime, we're having fun. Paper. Boom. All right.
Black, just like the hat.
That's right. Guys, this is from AEA Airguns. So, if you have been watching my channel, you know that I got my chance to mess with some AEA Airguns last year with Ben, my good buddy Ben, Shooting Gear Reviews, and we had a blast. And I was incredibly impressed with the accuracy and the power and the build of those rifles. So much so that I wanted to get one for myself. So, reached out to AEA and they're like, yeah, man, we got something for you to review. So let's find out what it is. Foam, glorious foam. Boom. Ooh, baby, look at this thing. This is the AEA Challenger. This is a Bullpup PCP air rifle. Comes with this shroud right here that goes onto the barrel itself. We will install that forthwith. Comes with a couple of extra O-rings and a fill port. And then we've got some magazines. You can reach down and grab it, which looks just like the Gauntlet magazine, but I don't believe it is. It's very similar. This is 22 caliber as well. Nope, never mind. 25 caliber, sorry. Got to remember my my air rifles here. It comes with 2 magazines. This thing is a beautiful wood stock. Fits very well in your shoulder, and you can see just how short this is up on me. It's still got the full length barrel for accuracy, but it is just fits so well. Now, I'm a southpaw, so the one thing about being left-handed and using a bullpup style is the bolt is on the back over here. So when it's up to you, it's kind of in your eye, right? So you either have to step back for a second to cock it and then put it forward, or just do what the rest of the world does and shoot right-handed. Which I actually do. I shoot right-handed as well because of the world that we live in is a right-handed world, and I just had to learn.
Me too.
Yep, and I'm cross-eye dominant, which means that my right eye is actually my strong eye. So I shoot more accurately with my right eye, but I'm left-handed, so I have all the muscle memory on this side. So anyway, that's what we got. Beautiful, looks like walnut stock. We have got the pressure indication right up front. It is already powered up, so that's awesome. From the factory, it has been quality checked, which is amazing. It's a 3,600 PSI max fill pressure, so I'd recommend a carbon fiber tank. You can get an Omega tank, like the one that I use from Airguns of Arizona, if you want. Or there are similar ones. They're all more or less the same. There are some from Pyramid Air. Either is going to do you just fine. I happen to use Omega. It works awesome for me. I've never had an issue with it. And it's very lightweight. So this has a whole boatload of power behind it. And we are going to get it out into the field and test it out in the coming weeks to see what we got and do a little hunting, hopefully. And man, I'm just super excited about that. You can tell that the air tank is huge. Because it's a bullpup design, it only sticks out that far. But the entire tank comes back all the way to here. So that's going to hold a lot of shots. I'm excited to see how many.
That's humongous.
Isn't it great? Yeah, we're excited about that. So we got the safety up front. Oh man, guys, that is beautiful. And the ergonomic grip. I'm excited about that. So we will get this going. In fact, let's see if we can just slip this on now. Got the spring on the inside. That's what you can hear come down. So we'll just stick that on like so. There we are. Fully shrouded. Ooh, yeah, I'm excited about this. Once again, it is a Picatinny rail. Thank you. Thank you, AEA, for a good design on that. Oh, guys, I am stoked. I am super stoked. It looks like this could technically take a moderator on the front if you wanted to, but it is shrouded. So it's not exactly a necessity. But you would also need an adapter on the front because it's not threaded in and of itself on the front. But there is a cap. So if you remove that, put an adapter on it, you can get a sound suppression. And you can go to town. Thank you very much, guys. The Challenger Bullpup. We will test the actual velocity and the power coming out of this on the channel using our Caldwell chronograph, which I'm just so impressed with. Just saying. Shout out to Caldwell there. That is it, guys. So we have got a lot of cool stuff. Now I see why they put the shroud separate so that it can fit into the box. So there we have it.
I'm looking at the top and it says there are 7 lakes and 7 people.
Awesome. Guys, we have got the Umarex Synergis. Technically brake barrel, but not a brake barrel. We have got the AEA Challenger Bullpup PCP, which every single PCP that comes out of AEA packs a freaking punch. Let me tell you. So I'm super excited about that. We've got 4 new optics from Hawke Optics. 3 of which are scope, and 1 of which is going to be our spotter filming our targets. And I am just super excited about this. So, thank you so much for watching. Let's go to the comments. Let me grab.
Oh, Tim says the mags on the AEA guns suck.
Uh-oh. Well, I tell you what, Tim. I will try them out, and we will see how they do. Okay? All right. Let's find some comments. I've got a mess in here, but it's a good mess.
I think I read them all after I used the bathroom.
All right, hold
For a
on.
while, there weren't very
Let's switch the camera. We'll bring this as well as our live Instagram feed over with us.
Will I need to stand?
No. Oh, I guess. Yeah, you can bring a chair if you want. All right.
How about I get past the boxes?
There we go. Okay, let's go to Instagram. Let's see what's going on Instagram right now. I dig your raison d'etre. You know, I speak a little bit of French, but not that much, so. Sasquatch, it's good to see you, though. Okay, you're going to have to give me a translation as to what that is.
Can I lift the box?
Yeah. All right, comments on YouTube. Let's go to the chat. All right, Jason Pestunner Hayes, what's up, buddy? Good to see ya. The Gauntlet magazines do work in the Synergis. Yes, for the Coyotes and Jackrabbits. Talk to the guys at Utah Airguns. Absolutely. I put custom flip-up sights on mine after to share my scope. Yes, we talked about that. Left-handed trigger finger. Amen. Southpaws for the win. The mags on the AEA. I will test the magazines. We'll see how they do. And then, is there any update on the Origin? We are going to continue filming with the Origin in a couple of weeks because I ran out of time before the newborn, but we will be getting back to that as well. We also had a little bit of a air leak coming out of the particular one that we had. So Umarex is taking care of it, and we'll get back onto that momentarily. So thank you for asking. I'm excited about that. In fact, let me just move my camera here so I can kind of look at both feeds at the same time. There we go. Guys, thank you so much for watching our live today. I am very excited to be getting all of these Hawke Optics out into the field, having some fun with these new air guns. We have 5 air guns to review, so it's going to be a busy next few months getting out and making some videos with them. Keep watching the channel, and please support the channel because that's how we make these videos. It's not always a cheap hobby, but it is an affordable hobby if you're not a junkie like me that just likes all the things constantly. But it kind of happens with air guns. I've noticed that. Once you pop, fun don't stop. What do you think? Should we test some stuff?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm the Dollar Sportsman, guys. Please share.
And his camera lady, Ruby.
Yes. She knows what's up. We are going to be back filming some stuff in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned. It's going to be super fun. If there's something in particular that you want to see, please let me know. In fact, let me know in the comments on YouTube. That's the best place to find it for me personally.
Hawke does an awesome job supporting the airgun community.
That they do. They really do. So a special thank you to Hawke Optics for providing the new hat for the camera girl and for myself, and for all of the optics. And guys, thank you so much again to Umarex, to AEA, for this wonderful video. We are going to be out because we are well past 30 minutes. So thank you so much for watching, guys. We're going to have some fun.
11 likes. That just went up a bunch.
All right. Thank you, guys. We will see you again.
AEA, Umarex, and Hawke.
There you go. You heard it from the lady.